and such. I've seen even mid-air headshot resets over and over.
Wow.
The future of Naraka looking like the ceiling actually increased with a couple things that I've seen now. Firefly Day, CDY, and Spider in the typical Firefly location. Looks like Spider is going to be able to get the Firefly first on that F2v2, challenging the Sloan Tarka. Hand-to-man, CDY rebranded, looking for his vengeance onto Mike and OUG to prove everyone that he was the face of OUG. Started out the year very, very strong. Will he be able to start and showcase his Tarka again on this game for Morris? Now Spider gonna get deep fried by Fong with the hard counter, finding the one person he's hard countering at Fong. Tricky, but the V2 is gonna come out defending Spider. He's gonna get that nice reset, but Fong, very, very patient player, doesn't need to overextend. Half of the ultimate is going to be used up by Spider already, looking for the light attack. And this is the tough part about that Shiel. You only really get value from your ultimate if your opponent fights back. If they're able to kite like this, like Fong is doing, it's very, very hard to get value. Fong with the overhold into the double jump is going to get caught out by Spider. 1, 2, 3 going to be enjoying. F1 is going to be invested. Combo break. Now Fong getting jumped on by CUI. Atarka appears. The Panda Hat is showing up, looking to close it down on to Fong.
Ooh.
Spin attack coming out from Spider from the top down into the room. Everyone's here. Fong stuck in the corner, gonna be able to pop that V1. Just needs to get hit once to reveal the trickiness, and he is gonna get the counter onto Spider. Fong finds the one person that he hard counters and gets the kill. Now CDY is gonna be back off to live to fight another day.
Wow, that is insane. No value there from Spider's ultimate. Imagine a Shaw Yo saved rage. That would be insane. That would be insane. Fog. There it is once again. And he caught up with an R&B Prowler for CDY to the Hongsu swap. CDY trying to find his opening. Fong halfway through that rage, trying to pick up that ultimate ready for him. CDY has that ultimate on live. So gonna go ahead and pop that Tarka ult. We're gonna start on moving on in, but Fong with the movement, creating that space that he needs to try to continue to stay mobile. CDY is not being able to catch up here onto Fong. Spins back the LNB focus there. Backs him up. CDY still trying to get active. 20% on that ult. About to run out. Nice scare rush there from Fong. Catches the power. F called in. People's Elbow does not connect. Overholding. Does get the damage in. F1 called in. And a follow-up R&B spam there for CDY. Taking out Fong. That's one on the board for the Panda Man himself. OUG's Mike against FP. ZQ's Juchi. Jump LNB. LNB Pro. F called in there for the Tessa. Mike on the Akos. Trying to see if he can find another or his first elimination of game number 4. Tessa ultimate does get invested there from Juchi. And go ahead and overhold. Akko's ultimate now invested there from Mike. B2's on in. Does not get the full damage. Juchi to be able to create the space, drops very low. JJ Star picks up a elimination in the kill feed against GG Shaw, I believe. Juchi now is trying to back on up. Looks like Mike is not going to connect off the V2. F caught in there for the Tesla once again. And Mike with only 19%, I believe, or a couple seconds left on that ult. It's about to run out pretty soon. Does not get anything done off of that Tesla enchantment. He is going to run out of that ult now. Looks like Juchi does manage to live another day for the time being. It's going to be one elimination for Akame, one for Srogun. Jump LNB off the LNB. Test ultimate invested once again for Juchi. Let's go for the parry. Crutch LNB there for the dagger half armor. R&B test enchantment. R&B into the follow-up. LNB focus. Jump LNBs. No range weapon there for Juchi. Mike, though, still trying to get active. Cannon shot to not connect. One popped in there for Juchi for that white health. Mike's gonna go ahead and get a common armor swap. Winning is out. You know, I see him probably saying so. He mad right now. F1 called in, running that F1 Akos. Trying to see what's going on. Trying to see he can get this elimination right now. Juchi still creating the space, not giving in right now. Does get hit off the R&B bone. Reads the F. F called in once again. Jump LNB for the finisher. Doesn't get enough damage. Now Juchi once again using the log side here to stay up. And Mike has not been able to get this elimination yet. So far, Srogun picking elimination onto Cam 1 in the feed. Juchi now is finally going to get taken out there by Mike. And Mike wasting a lot of time on this elimination. Moving on into our next fights. We got a 3-way scrap off here, Raven. 3-way.
3-way. We got Spider, CDY, and Fong. Fong always lurking in the shadows, though.
Always.
Nice playing that hit and run play style. CDY on the Tarka. It's just the way you got to play versus Tarka. You don't want to be the one that he all-ins and invests in. Even though Panda Man is on the off-meta pick, Tarka, he always gets value out of this Tarka. It's almost like people get lulled into this false sense of security, not seeing Tarka anyway, and they completely forget how to fight against this character. Now, you see on the scoreboard, CDY 18.5, Super Railgun at 20.8, Akami at 20.9, Juichi at 21.4, and Spider at 25.3. The gatekeeper out Bauda's action, I believe, at 28.1. 28.1 is the magic number, but we got 5 potential players who can push in and pass that threshold, because it's going to be really, really competitive going into these next 3 games. And this first realm of Yang is going to dictate if that bottom half of the lobby is going to be able to pick it up. Now, Spider, probably one of the favorites to keep it going and get ahead in this situation. CDY as well. He's always been very, very clutch, never really shies away from the moment, will always go Yang. So he's one of the veteran Yang players going in. But can the new players keep this up? When the pressure is on, can you perform? This is when the lights are the brightest. It's very easy when you have momentum to really load up and like kind of cruise control and get through. But when you're against the ropes, when it's down for that clutch moment, can you dig deep, stay focused, stay active, and bring yourself to manifest this destiny that you want, to get to this finals, to prove that you belong, to prove that you're one of the best in Naraka. Now, it's very rare that you see newer players come in, and this season I feel like we have seen new talent do better than we've ever seen in the Pro League. That a lot of this skill level is finding out, and with the new additions comes a new opportunities. And speaking of which, we got old school versus new school, Star versus Panda Man. CDY, are we gonna welcome Star to the Pro League? We got Akos versus Tarko, classic matchup. Souls break coming out, nice dodge coming out from Panda Man. F's gonna go for trapping, skill rush gonna be set up from Star. Panda Man able to dodge it, but gets the claws, gets lunging against CDY, still holding his ultimate, waits in the last second, eats all of that damage though, waiting for the last second. Nice trap against the corner, and we're going for a ride. The 2-piece 3 and Star is gonna be welcome to the Pro League. This is CDY, aka Panda Man, and he is to be respected and feared for his infinite. I wonder how many infinites Panda Man has gotten at this point in his career.
It's been a long time since
that's a great set.
Yeah, there should actually be a stat sheet to see how many infinites we had with Tarka. Burst sending the follow up there. GG shot with a massive parry there. Now Tesla ultimate is going to be invested. Is going to weave that. F called in to avoid an interaction. Burst now is going to get enchanted. GG shot with the damage off of 2.0 there from the Hung Sword. Tries to leap on out. Nice weaves there from GG Shaw. WBG Spider now moving on in. Burst We go ahead and get a blue armor swap. Spider's gonna wait this out. GG Shaw as well. These players are gonna continue the full focus onto this Akos V2 to create the space. The ult is gone now. Spider, the first one on the chase. Nice counter grapple there against JDG's burst. Calls in the F, and both players weave it there. RB spam off the dual blades. GG Shaw is gonna go ahead and top off that purple armor. Spider with a massive bow shot as well. Burst with two players on his shroud. The scare rush into the 1.0 from GG Shaw and the katana back to back as well. Trying to read this out. JDG's no armor swap in that hut. It's gonna go ahead and just scare rush out the window. Spider now back on the hunt, trying to get this elimination. Nice scare rush there from Verse. Ooh, that was some nice movement there coming in from Verse. T225 and JJA Star and TE Srug with a Yang depletion timer on their back. Gonna have to try to pick up a Soul Bloom. GG Shaw is gonna try to get this elimination as well. Cuts the ankles. JDG's Verse is safe for now. Sees him through the wood block there. WBG Spider still scouting the area. JDG's Verse gonna go ahead and get clipped off the scare rush. There's F caught in there for the Tessa. Verse though staying up for the time being. 44% on that ultimate. Stash open for Fong. Oh, I think that's the first one we see. Fong going into the cave, getting that change up there from Immortal War, going straight into the cave there. Try to get some it's a box that swans in there, correct? I think it's a
yeah,
it's a box.
In each cave, it has a chance of a ton of weapons, money, but there's always a box. It just takes a really long time to open.
Ooh. Yeah, now with the change there. See Fong, wait, that's a massive combo though coming in from Juchi. LNB's time to Tesla ultimate for Juchi onto CDY, and CDY is gonna get enchanted off of this. LNB focused from that one earlier. CDY now is gonna try to back up, has that ultimate if he needs it. We got 3 Vermilion's Birdsmite out right now, one going towards CDY's way. Big parry for CDY onto Juchi. F called in for the Tesla, try to avoid this. Jump LNB off the longsword for Juchi, trying to stay up. Clint comes in off the scale rush, is gonna go ahead and still chilling the neutral game for himself. CDY now trying to turn the fight around. Blue armor in the backside for Juchi. CDY gonna get clip off of this. No, nice hold there from the LB focus. Juchi now is gonna invest this Tesla ultimate once again. No interaction yet. There it is. Juchi's gonna back on up, does not apply the pressure, and CDY is back on the trail. Juchi's trying to grapple on out, but CDY with the gold dagger wants to commit to this full fight. Looks like he is going to create some space for now. But Juchi now quickly getting caught up. R&B, jump LNB. Might pop that ultimate. There it is off the staff. And we see CDY using the staff. Jump LNB times 2. R&B off the longsword. Jump LNB again. Aerial R&B. R&B almost catches the people's elbow. Jump LNB and the finisher for CDY off the people's elbow. And I love to see that. Oh, weaves that Tesla ultimate for the back end. He's still getting active right now. Trying to back on up. 56% on that ultimate and Railgun. Now applying the pressure on the CDY. And this is what I miss here from Panda Man, Raven, is having that staff in hand. We see him with those nice jump LNBs, aerial R&Bs, getting that damage back to back as we saw just now.
Yeah, it's still the pogo stick, the elf frog, as Duncan likes to call. Tarka is impossible to get away from. Panda Man was showing me and Duncan some forbidden tech with the Tarka. People think that the jumping R&B disappeared, but it in fact is still there. The cancel is still there. It just consumes a lot more stamina, but as long as you manage your stamina and you stay on top of your opponent, it is still impossible to get away from a Tarka and that staff. And there is a little bit of a loop that you can do as well. Now we're seeing Mike on the Echoes with the gold longsword. A force to be reckoned with. I want to see an OUG's Mike versus Panda Man inside the round. But first, we're going to get DRG's Fong versus TE Super Railgun on the Tesla. Looking for the LMB's not able to get it. It's going to send the focus attack. Fong not able to get the parry option selection. V1 is going to be invested, dodging it perfectly. And Fong coming out with the scale rush, able to get some hits off. Super Railgun throwing a lot of focus attacks right now. V2 going to be invested. Combo break going to be invested from Super Railgun. Jumping into the sky, trying to neutralize a lot of this V2 pressure. Actually, it's V1 on Fong's, but Fong with the LB is going to get the uppercut into the finisher, but Super Railgun looks like he survived the situation. And this is one of the really good parts about Tessa, is that not only is she really, really good at dueling still, but she is probably one of the best third-party bursting characters besides Zipping. Zipping's very defensive, but Tessa is very, very offensive. And if you come in with that third party, you will be having a ton of success. TE Super Railgun versus WBG Spider. Uppercut's going to be coming down, denying the scale rush. Combo breaks already invested. But Spider is going to be taken for a ride. Is the F2 going to come out? It is. Nice V1 cancel from Super Railgun, denying the damage. And the V2 is going to come out from Spider. Now shield proc already in. Double charge going to be coming out. Plus the initial hit. Not going to get a ton of damage on there because of the multi-hit. Going to proc the shield of Spider. Spider down to no shields now. Now Super Railgun gets the half charge on Spider. Going for a ride against the wall, against the ropes. But Spider with the V2s looking for it in. And Super Railgun non-stop boost onto our world champion, hit him in on the head. Where's the parry, Spider?
Wow, that was disgusting. Half armor to the crash cancel LMB Cryo. That was nice from S Railgun, catching that off with the 3 shields going away. S Railgun now with gold fan off of this Realm of Yang. Beautiful showcase here for the Tesla. OUG's Mike wins his Realm of Yang. He's gonna get that upgrade as well. Now someone has a Yang depletion timer. It's gonna be Spider. Spider, there it is, against Fong. Fong and Spider going at it for the, I believe, 2nd time this game. Shayo ultimate now invested. B1 for this Shayo. Okay, Spider responding now with the Shayo ultimate. B2 does not connect. It's going to clink off of this time around. Big parry there for Spider. The damage is not going to come into place. BRG's Fong trying to stay up. F2 to the uppercut. No, F1 for the combo break. Staying up. B2 does not connect the TP. That's the last shield there for Spider. Trying to wait this out. Fong now trying to create the space. He's going to wait out to see if he's going to use the TP. Spider going to go ahead and 1.5 this, gets the damage in. V2 on top of the roof, does not get the extra damage though. Spider's still trying to get super aggressive, spins back to R&B focus. Big Bear there from Spider, he lets loose the follow-up, and that's gonna be the elimination. The 3 charge for CDY showing up inside the hut there. He is gonna get some damage in. Spider now with no ult left, 46, 50% in counting. He's just gonna get completely eaten up there by CDY. And look at him smiling. No, he came in with a perfect third party with 5 eliminations in game number 4. Now Panda Man showing on up. WBG Spider is in that 12th place now. Bauda is knocked out of that top 12, but look at CDY closing out that distance to Esports as well. These players are super close for that top 12. JL's with 31.2. It might be super close. It could be a 2-way takeover for this lobby right now. OUG's Mike gets a comment. Trying to stay up on the Tesla. Outgoes here for OUG's Mike. Might get focused here by Panda Man as well. Panda Man laying down some pressure off the range shot. By to the one to comment. The first one on the scene. CDY trying to cut the ankles. OUG's Mike does find a little spot here to get a reset in. LB focus is out. He's gonna go ahead and invest the F with the new accessory there for the animation. F caught in there for a comment now. Looks like he is going to stay up for now. GG shot moving on in. But Mike has ult though. How many Akos do we have left? I believe he's the only Akos left in this lobby right now. Opposed from the 4. Yeah, there's more Tessas on the field. 3 Tessas, one Tarka. Oh my god, massive bow shot from downtown onto Mike. We got a quick replay earlier from the first, I believe the second run with Yang here. This is Mike against Fong. LB weave there for Mike onto Fong. F called in as well. 30% damage reduction here for Mike. Swapping on over to the poster, trying to find a scare rush. Clint comes in off the scare rush. Swapping back to that gold longsword. Nice uppercut there for Fong. 1-2 on the ground. Getting some damage in onto Mike. Mike loses all of that armor. Fong now is still applying the pressure. RB focus connects there from Mike off the gold longsword. As well. F1 called in there for Fong. Make sure he stays up. Big barrier for Mike. He lets it loose. He gets punished for it into the uppercut to the 1.0. No, that's a big barrier so confident from Mike. And it was disgusting there from Mike off to Fong. And Mike showing up in the Roma Yang once again, getting that gold fan off of that with the White Tigers buff. And that is going to be the second Roma Yang for this game with Mike with an outstanding showcase there off the carousel. And that's going to do it from CDY. And everybody else in this lobby is going to wait this out. We got all the Tiger Buzz running on out, and what is showing here for game number 4? Oh, we got a little bit of movement hit there inside the bush. CDY is gonna try to back on up. Esraga now they're still trying to focus another player, and this time around is gonna be Panda Man. GG shot. Look at all the Tessas. They are moving in a pack right now. If you are not a Tessa, you are gonna get a focus right now. CDY knows it. Tessa Ultimate invested it for a comment. He has to be real careful. Only focus does connect, interacts quickly. F called in. People's elbows out. Still getting chased down. Is gonna use the left side of the zone to get on out. And this is very, very dangerous if you're not a Tessa right now, Raven.
Yeah, and Tesla ults absolutely oppressive in these end games. Like anything you do, you can react to it with this low ping and dodge, but when there's 3 of them and all of them are shooting at you, all of them are poking at your damage and your Targa, it's very, very hard to find a little bit of space to heal. And unfortunately for Panda Man, this terrain, he's not going to have much to hide from, and it looks like he's going to be forced to a situation where he has to take someone out, and Panda Man doesn't go down without a fight. He will take down someone with them. So all the Teslas are going to be backing up. It looks like Super Railgun is going to pick up the kill with the pistol. And now, who is next? Mike, the Akos, the only one left, not looking like one of the Teslas. He does spot out Akame, and Akame's going to move over to the no ult zone, going to deny any of this pressure from Mike. But will Akame be able to get a heal? The gold longsword is closing the distance. F is going to be invested. No more combo break for Akame, but Mike is chasing him. Half charge LB's lunging closer and closer. F1 is going to be invested. Now Akame on the buttery rocks. It's a scam. It's not really good to kite on. He is in a last hit point situation. Shaw comes over, starts vibe checking, looking for the lower health player, and then Mike is going to get griefed and hit by the Tesla ultimate. He's going to grapple in, not able to get the heal off. Max range stun, and now Super Railgun's going to come in with the focus attack. Not able to get it. Would there be a betrayal onto the family Tessa? Once you get too low, the family does turn on you if they notice you've overextended. So you got to be careful with the situation. F1's going to be invested. Nice chat by Shaw, hold dodging, denying the knockback. And now Shaw taking Mike for a ride. Soul break. 1, 2. Do we get more on Wake Up? We do not. Now other Tesla tapping in. Ult's gonna be invested onto Mike. Mike is gonna use his ult's knockback to take his soul back. Now looking for the lunge, able to turn down some of the pressure, but he's gonna get Tesla ulted again. He's gonna take a massive range shot from behind. He's gonna try to do a little bit more damage, but Shaw is gonna put down the cat, the last Tiger, with a nice headshot. Now we got 3 Tessas going into this game. Oh no, 2 Tessas going into this last fight. Creatives.
Yeah, big 1v1 here. GG Shaw against TE Sregun. Dagger v Fan. Tessa ultimate now invested for a Sregun. GG Shaw trying to create the space. It's going to be able to back on up. There goes the 1 to the overhaul. Focus there from the goal longsword. Big damage there. GG Shaw might want to. He doesn't have. Oh, this is big trouble here for GG Shaw. TE Sregun has everything he needs to win this fight. One more hit, and there it is. And TE Sregun is going to be the last one standing against GG Shaw. And what an unfortunate series of events. If you were not a Tessa there, we saw Phantom Man getting taken out, but TE Sregun